Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So today I said also in the Solana video, I try to make everybody aware about the current FTX hack or insider activity. So be careful, all the funds are getting withdrawn currently from FTX as per various news pages and Twitter. So apparently there's reports that large sums of money are leaving FTX. So honestly, if you have anything left there, it's probably gone. I must be very honest with you. In addition to that, they advise that you shouldn't update your phone app. In fact, you should delete it and you should not open the FTX website as there could be malware. Now, how true that is, I don't know, but apparently a lot of FTX users had prompts to update their app, which is a bit fishy. Also, I would recommend that you change your password on other platforms if you're using the same password on these platforms and FTX. All right, let's start with Ethereum. Ethereum actually hasn't moved very impulsively after it broke out of this kind of triangle. These triangles, sometimes they morph and they change in size. I wouldn't even call this a triangle anymore. We did break out to a degree, maybe retest from below now, but that's sort of speculative. So the point is still that we are below this descending trend line. I think that is important, and there's various ways of how this can be drawn. I think the most accurate one at the moment is actually this, and then you've got 5 touch points, and we're still below this trend line. And then if we draw it like that, we might even draw the triangle differently. So there you go. Gives it another chance to break out impulsively. I mean, it's typical Saturday fashion. We don't really see a lot. The fact that FTX's bankruptcy plus the FTX hack, the so-called hack or insider activity, doesn't really lead to much more of a sell-off, actually shows that the sellers are pretty exhausted, I think. So there's a decent chance to move up from here, but it is low. It is, let's say, low confidence at this stage. Why is it low confidence? Explained that in previous videos, because from the low here that we saw on the 10th of November or 9th of November, which could have marked a more substantial bottom, we really moved only up in 3 waves. So we've got 3 waves up. I counted this as a truncated wave 5 to give it a chance to move up in a wave 3, because then we can count it as some kind of an impulse. 5 waves up, right? And then A, B, C down, which is also here fine. We hit the support area yesterday. We only touched it briefly. This could without a problem go deeper into this support area. So this stretches all the way down to 1130. As long as we stay above 1130 in the short term, it's all fine. And this could still be a wave 2 at the moment. In fact, what could be the case is that we haven't seen an ABC yet, but that this here is some kind of a... No, it can't be a triangle because this came down too low. The only reason you can still count it as an Elliott wave triangle would be that you have here a wave A, then the wave B would be here, this probably the C, and this is a D, there will be an E, and then we break out to the upside. So that's possible, but at the moment I'm just counting it as an ABC, and then here possibly already the first like 1-2 setup, and we would move higher. But we need to wait for the breakout. As soon as it gets above this descending trend line, I think this is some kind of a breakout signal, right? And then it needs to follow through, move above the next resistance, which would be at 1305 and then 1355. And then we can get a possible wave 3 target. In the last video, apparently I used the log scale. I didn't realize it doesn't make a great difference on the short term. But with that, I gave you, I think, a different or wrong target for the wave 3. Target for wave 3 would actually be the 1.618 extension at 1662. Yeah. So just be aware, red wave 3. Okay, and then we could move up. It's not high confidence though, because this is not a very clear 5 wave move. The wave 5 was actually too short. It's a truncated wave 5. The alternative is, and it's possible as well, that the wave 1 was an ABC. So basically wave 1 as a leading diagonal, A, B, C. Yeah, so 3 waves up count as ABC, then ABC down, or WXY down, possible as well. And then we have the next move up would have to be an ABC as well. So the reason for that is that if we count the wave 1 as a leading diagonal in a 3-wave move, also the wave 3 would need to be a 3-wave move, and the wave 5. They are just the 2 possibilities. So it's not impossible to move up from here, absolutely not. It's just getting, I wouldn't even say less likely. It's just you have less confidence until you see a wider pattern evolve. And obviously we need to hold a support level of 1130. So it needs a bit of, wait and see, a bit of patience, but this is certainly a breakout point here. This was the support area. This was the sort of area where I would expect the price to reverse and get into and reverse, which we did. However, we only entered it very briefly. So it's still possible to go down to all the way to 1130 in this current wave pattern and then move up in the third wave. That would also change the overall target for the third wave then if we come down a bit lower. But yeah, quiet day, quiet Friday it was as well. So let's see if we get a bit more movement today. I mean, we're obviously heading into the apex, and in a few hours we should see a decision here. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.